and this question is taken from DataLemur platform, and it is about final account balance. So what we are given in this question is, given a table containing information about bank deposits and withdrawal made using PayPal, write a query to retrieve the final account balance for each account. Okay, so we have to make basically put the output like this, that is, we have the account ID and we have the final balance. Now how will this be calculated is that we have a single table, transactions table, in which depending upon the account ID, like say this account ID, we have to first add the deposit amount, that is 10 plus 20, which is 30, and then from that we will minus the amount which is withdrawn. So 30 minus 5, 25. So I think here 10125. Okay, this is given. What is the use of transaction ID? It is basically the primary key of for this table, so it is unique and not null. Okay, now in this question, since we are not given any extra table, so there is no need to implement the join, so we are not doing the join function here. And this is the final output table. We don't only have to uh, show the account ID and the final balance. Okay, so how we are going to tackle this question? First we will write the from clause, because we have only transactions table. We will write from transactions, which gives us the name of the table. Now from transactions, what we will do is we will group by the account ID. Okay, now we have grouped by the account ID, and now here is one thing, that when we are using group by, then we can use having clause after group by, or we can use where clause before the group by. Actually this is the convention. So what we will do is we will only take those columns or those data points where we have the transaction deposit. So we will take deposit. Okay, so where transaction type is equal to deposit. Okay, we have taken deposit grouped by the account ID, and now what we will make use of is the common table expression. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is, first we will make a common table expression of all the deposits, then for all the withdrawals, and then from that we will join the two tables on the account ID, and then fetch the final account ID, my account ID, and the final balance, which will be deposited minus withdrawal. This is our overall approach. So how we will implement it is that we will write select account ID, comma. Now since we have used here the group by expression, so we can use the aggregation. So what we will do is we will sum up the transaction type, sum up the amount. Okay, sorry, we have to sum up the amount, and we can name it as credit, suppose, because it is the amount which is credited into the account balance, and we will make it a common table expression. To write common table expression, we will use the with clause. So we will write with CTE 1, there is common table expression 1, as this. Now we will use comma and give another common table expression CTE2 as this. Here first we will start by the table. This is for the deposit, so now it contains all the deposited amount. Similarly, we will make one for the withdrawal amount. So what we can do is we can write just similar to that from transactions where transaction type is equal to withdrawal. Now this we will name it as debit because it is removed from the account. Okay, we have to make this spelling right, withdrawal. Okay, now we are good to go. And okay, this is our common table expression. Till now what we have done is we have made two expressions. So now till here, if we are not knowing what is happening, we can just print the both common table expressions. So select star from CTE1. Let's see what is happening. Okay, account ID and credit. Okay, and now for CTE2, this is the okay, we are good. And now we will basically join these two tables. So what we will do is we will write from CTE1 as C1 join, this is the natural join, CTE2 as C2 join CTE2 as C2 on C1 dot account ID is equal to C2 dot account ID, and we will select C1 dot account ID comma. Now what we have to do, we have to do deposit minus withdrawal. So we will do something like this, that is debit minus credit. We can use a bracket and we will alias is at the final balance. Okay, now okay, we have done something incorrect. Okay, we have to make it credit minus debit. Okay, sorry, credit minus debit. Now okay, let's try submitting this solution. Yes, so this is good. Now what we have learned so far is that using common table expression we can make expressions from the same table, and from this two expressions we created, and in the finally we have just joined the both expressions using the account ID column, and then we have made the final balance as credit minus debit.